Good morning, everyone. Man, hopefully everyone is safe and their families are safe, especially during what's going on. Protests, silent protests, turning into rioting. Hopefully, you guys are safe. I just wanted to talk about Lieutenant Ricardo's post here for the curfew for the city of San Diego. This was started on May 31st, and it went all the way till this morning till June 1st at 5:30 a.m. this morning. The reason why I want to kind of go through this is just because of some of the areas that were hit very hard. There are going to be some delivery drivers who are going to be going out there and delivering in these areas. So I want you guys to kind of know that these are going to be, I personally believe, maybe some potential hot spots for rioting and unsafe work conditions that are going on right now. So the curfew order, and I'll put it up on the screen here, basically has to deal with a couple of areas. We have, and I'm going to kind of go in reverse order here. So we have Lakeside, north to Poway, all the way down to Maple View Street, to Lake Jennings Parkway Road, to Interstate 8, all the way to El Cajon, to from El Cajon to Spring Valley. We have State Highway 54 and around those areas as well, and Highway 67 and around those areas as well. So if you guys find yourselves kind of in these areas, please notify your supervisor of what's going on, and we'll go into article, which will lead us into Article 18 here. So, Section 1, which has to deal with the employee's rights, equipments, vehicles, and conditions, right? So I'm going to jump down to the second paragraph here where it says, under no circumstance will an employee be required or assigned to engage in any activity involving dangerous conditions of work or danger to a person or property or in violation of a government regulation to safety or persons or equipment. So understand that under no circumstance will you be required or assigned to work in any type of dangerous work condition. All right. So if you find yourself today in some of these areas where these individuals are rioting and looting, please most definitely understand that you do not have to put yourself in harm's way according to our contract. Contact your supervisor and avoid those areas at all costs, and please notify the drivers in your areas as well. We have to stick together and inform everybody so everyone can make it home safely. Continuing on, it shall not be a violation of this agreement or a cause for disciplinary action. So do not be, we will not be seeing disciplinary action where an employee refuses to operate equipment or a vehicle when such operations constitute a violation of state or federal rules, regulations, standards, orders applicable to commercial vehicles, safety or health, or because of an employee's, right here, keyword, or because of an employee's reasonable apprehension of serious injury to him or herself. All right. So if you find yourself in these positions, if you remember, some of the FedEx trucks were being robbed, some of the UPS trucks were being robbed, some of the feeder trucks and delivery trucks as well were being looted. If you find yourself in these areas, I believe it's going to be reasonable to consider that these areas are unsafe or it's an unsafe working condition. If you find yourself in those type of areas, immediately evacuate the area, contact your supervisor, let them know what's going on, and if conditions are really serious, if you contact them, let them know and say, hey, I'm going to bring it in because this is what's going on. So the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because there's going to be a lot of, I believe, in my personal opinion, a lot of unsafe work conditions that are going to arise due to the protests and due to the looting that's going on. So if you find yourself in these areas, even though this curfew has been lifted this morning, there's nothing to say that they won't put it back in place. So just understand the reason why I wanted to put these cities and areas up for you guys is for those drivers who are going to be in those areas. And if you can, do a little bit of research on what's going on in your area and notify your supervisors and notify your drivers as to what's going on. today, stay in contact with one another. We all got to make it home safely to our families and avoid some of the dangerous work conditions that are going on. So you guys stay safe out there, man. And we're praying for you guys, man, and myself and my family. So if you guys would today, for those who are believers, man, please pray for everyone and what's going on, man, and for cool, calm heads to prevail. And as you can see, Scripture talks about that a wise individual, when they see danger, they hide themselves. So look, when you guys are out there in those areas, please hide yourselves and get out of there and evacuate as soon as possible. Man, you guys stay safe. Have a great day.